Welcome back to my Let's Play series. We are on part 9, and I am way too, to play any other sort of game right now. So this works out nicely. You know what sucks during the holiday season? Retail. At this point, I don't care if I have Twitch viewers. Right now, I'm not doing all the work of getting people to watch my stream. So, if memory recalls from earlier...
Right.
I'm actually in the middle of a
was
quest.
fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards.
Oh, and it's supposed to be convincing
Then, he would
Zenobia.
rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was. So she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
Nice position. I'm not going to want to get up to read, so I'm going to just squint. Sure. Oh wait, there's a chest over here. Right? Oh, guess not. I think I was gonna do a stamina boost next. Because you never know when you might need to zip around the field.
You think at this rate, the Imperial Army's run out of ravens?
That burning thing is so nice. It kind of takes, it seems to take care of shielded enemies, which helps. I have to pull their shields off. Although I think I have to increase my movement speed before I increase my stamina. Because I think you have to do tier 1
they never
first.
locked these things.
Even if tier 2 is technically there. Also, I have a kick left replay to share if I can access it. I think it seems to have not saved. Power increase might not be a terrible idea, though. Ah, I can upgrade a sword.
Now, he'd slice the wings off a fly in the air. Not that he would. It's sort of mean, really.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Like I was gonna get a trophy. For getting all the swords upgraded at max level.
There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before?
Oh no, I don't think it was closed before. At this point, I guess I don't need any more ores, so is it going to give me shit? I don't even know what I just got a trophy for. Can't read it from here, man. Autobase check for treasure chests. Nope, it's gonna keep giving me ores. Gosh, there's a lot less point in getting those chests now. Was this here before? And you know what it was, and yes, I've gone down it. Oops. And now I remember, I just put myself... Fuck. I'm being retarded. I don't know what I was doing there.
As he died.
Now that I've put myself in this situation, I'm fucking stuck. I have to move ever so carefully. Yeah, there's a treasure chest, but I'm not even gonna bother. I just want to get through.
Bernardo was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught. They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core. Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Bernardo. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core.
Oh!
He was a super genius.
Yeah, send Lupino for the Iblis Stone.
This is terrible, Bernardo told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis Stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lupino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lupino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lupino hopped off with the map.
Hmm.
I wonder what happens if I go that way. This chest contained blank passports from 15 countries. And something useful.
I mean, I guess I should try the Void Stone's power out. I really...
He
Not
knew
Void
the
Stone.
known knowns, and even some of the known unknowns. But he didn't know the unknown unknowns. Dig.
Uh-oh.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the
Ew, kind
shoulder
of
with
creepy
his
considering
sword.
she's sleeping.
She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Heard a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Renato. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory.
Last time they were destroyed first.
He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and the Pino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. Any of this ring a bell? He said. He told me it was all lies. You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you. said Renato. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
I like my fire blade. Oh, a weird slowdown at times. Okay, I'm not doing that again. I'm just gonna keep going this time. I always get confused. And I've played that same treasure like 10 times over. Now, since I have like all the swords, it's more about just getting through the level.
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No! I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, I mean, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
I mean, it's there.
There was an inscription. Praise the sun.
See, this is where I'd be on it. Not close to the edge like that. I'd be like, oh.
Magical energy balls, immune to the laws of gravity.
Mm. Uh-oh. How come I should not still be showing red considering my health? It wouldn't be a terrible idea to get another dash in. It's good for when those fire monsters are there. And it's still burnt down.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Renato explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblistone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help. Could he really trust her? Done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Renato gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had a very good feeling about this.
I do hope I didn't just make a mistake.
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins? No. He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens.
I don't really care that I leave some ores there. I don't need them anymore. That random slowdown again. At least it's not game breaking.
Kill the fox! Caught the ravens. Nobody said they were original.
I got so much more for not getting hit. Not that I didn't expect that, but...
say? Asked Van Raven.
Really game.
I'm dying! And they both laughed hysterically.
Impatient.
Shortcut?
What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
Use his incredible dash ability. I don't freaking know.
As he came around the bend, there was Lupino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Iblis Stone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it.
Next time,
3 more birds!
We're at the part of the game where it didn't look like there was another path there, so I think the game just assumes I have all the swords now. I mean, I'm not gonna not open it. Oh, fuck, it's just doors. I don't remember this at all.
The long
I
stairs.
mean, now I do.
So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Ow! I've had much better runs with things. gosh,
there
that
was a
went
radiance at the
terribly.
end of a long, dark tunnel. Mother? He thought. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Everyone in the council chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard, drenched in blood. Why? He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Well, not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Pt.9? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now. No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way, or I'll kill you too. You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblastone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, he'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblastone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed, like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He'll follow us. Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
Ooh, I feel like I'm making progress this time.
The Empire had seized his ship. They'd have to take it back.
Okay. Oop.
Renato had a feeling that was the back door to something. But what?
I don't remember it actually working out for me like that. That was the last time.
And there it was, his beautiful skycraft, the Farfarer. Though it fare very far indeed, beyond the Empire, beyond the reach of the Empire, to the mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning, laughed Zenobia. And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
Haven't you heard? Goth is over.
Almost to a level up.
Oh, they really ought to put a railing on this thing, he thought.
I don't know that I could even take more than one fireball blast. Those do a decent amount of damage. These battles are getting awfully tough.
But they did not go unnoticed. Scout ships lifted off, and the long lance of the Imperial flagship. Renato turned downwind to gain speed. The Raven ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The Farspeaker croaked, "You return her and live!" "Go sacrifice yourself," yelled Renato. "Then you won't have her either." On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon. It couldn't be. It was the core. A devastating beam lanced out of the flagship. Renato zigzagged wildly to keep the Farfair out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance, and the beam was getting closer too. Then came a blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was a thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky. Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck and through love, they had won the war. "Avalon, here we come," he said as he held her arms wide in the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. "Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together," she said. And so,
Corny.
after a bit of an argument, Renato and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists, or the one in their hearts. But which one they went to, I'll never tell. He'd done it. He'd forged his own destiny. Well, he hadn't actually done it. But he knew what he would do. Renato smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book and saved the world. Renato owed him and his mother so much. Renato lowered the mainsail and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. This time, he would win.
Oh yeah, I did it. I found the true end. You see, I was gonna do the other parts, but it gets really tragic. I mean, part of me wants to, and the other part of me is like, eh. So this might be the end of this Let's Play series. It might not be. We'll see if I ever pick it up again. Thank you to anybody who's been watching. Or, I guess, because I might not pick it up again, thanks to anybody who watched this Let's Play series. I had a lot of fun doing it. If I pick it up again, I think I'll create a separate Let's Play for it, a separate playlist for it, where it'll be like stories about the Destinies, other paths. I doubt I'll be naming those like I do with these, because that'll just be way too much for the YouTube title. So, this will be my last named one at least. So, thank you again. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And what I didn't do in my last video that I should have, one last thing. If you guys know any games you'd like me to do a Let's Play series for, feel free to let me know. Mostly I just go off of whatever's free on PSN. But if the game doesn't cost too much, I'm talking less than 20 bucks, and you would like me to do a Let's Play of it, tell me what the game is, and I'll consider it. I'm not gonna guarantee it like some people like to do, but if the game sounds remotely appealing to me, I'll probably do it. I don't do Let's Play of fighting games story modes because that's kind of pointless, so just don't make that your suggestion. On the bright side, I do own those, but that's besides the point. A lot of those. Anyway, thank you again. Bye bye.